Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts about the 40K universe. I am your host, Gershwin, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Beast House as we go into specific Beast Houses. If you guys have any other requests for other topics of Warhammer 40K, please comment down below. And if you don't know what a Beast House is, please click on the link below or above. That's going to take you to part 1, which explains what they are. But they're basically just giant fighting pits. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day. And with that said, let's get into 40 facts about the Beast House. The Beast House is a set of physical locations as much as it is an organization. Apart from its members, creatures, and public fronts, it also is comprised of dozens of distinct operations centered on hidden facilities and lairs where it can keep and modify its creatures and conduct its own private and bloody business. Each of these locations is referred to by the organization simply as the Beast House, adding to the confusion of others and leading many locals to believe that the place they have heard of in dark stories is the true home of the organization. The fact is that no one except Solkarn Sank knows just how many lairs there are or just how many serve him. Each Beast House has its own unique and often macabre character and garners its own tales of terror. The Scintillant Beast House is perhaps the most endemic and widespread in the Calic sector. It has contacts with many of the licensed red circuses that operate openly in the fringes of the Scintillant Entertainment Zone, and in the many Underhive trade outposts on Sibyllus and Gunmetal City. They also supply exotic fodder for the arenas and services for certain noble houses and wealthy cartels who desire private entertainment. In addition to this almost public face, darker rumors about the Beast House may be bought for a price from the narco gangers and rack hell gamblers in the obscure dens connected to the trade. The rumor goes that in the sublevels beneath several of the most ill-reputed red circuses and pit fight venues, somewhere in the gore-reeking darkness, hidden Beast House arenas exist where the wealthiest and most depraved secretly travel to indulge their cravings for violent spectacles. The worst of these goes by the whispered name of the Iron Pit, which rumors place it in the deepest and most lawless sector of the Silbius Underhive, where even the narco gangs will not operate. Said to occupy the great space of a long disused reactor vessel, the Iron Pit is a huge three-dimensional maze of gantries, cages, and murderous trap rat runs, into which innocent victims and the most savage xeno creatures and slave fighters are released for the depraved sport of the onlookers. It is said only the most well-connected and powerful can get invites to these events, among them scions of the greatest noble houses, the richest cartel agents, and even officers in the magisteriums and the military. Vast sums are wagered on the results, and for those losers who cannot meet their markers, the pit itself awaits. The world of Fendrid is famous for its ferociousness of its native species and its popularity with hunters and would-be beast slayers from across the sector, in particular the scions of nobility, many of whom treat the largely controlled dangers of Fendrid hunts as a mark of prestige and status. Access to the world is tightly controlled, and removal of any live specimens is strictly prohibited. However, money talks, and hunting licenses can change hands for many thousands of thrones in the courts of Scintilla and the upper echelons of the greater merchant houses. The Beast House, perhaps understandably, has its claws sunk deep into these quasi-level hunts, illegally exporting creatures from Fendrid and providing guides, skill trackers, and protection for many nobles who wish to hunt there. If rumor is to be believed, it also secretly partitions parts of the deadly forest as pre-prepared game reserves. Not all who hunt on Fendrid use or indeed tolerate the Beast House and its hunters, for they have a dark reputation with others of their profession. In particular, many of the Pharaoh natives despise and fear the Beast House, killing its agents when they can. Stories persist that deep within the darkest heart of the steaming equatorial forest of Fendrid, a beast house lair sits built in the long overgrown ruins of some ancient alien temple. It is said that terrible rites occur there, and that in its catacombs beneath, it is men, not beasts, who are the prey. The hive world of Solomon is a dark place, much given to legend and myth. One such story speaks of the Hell House. It is a myth that seems intimately linked with the shadowy operations of the Beast House, which operates here almost entirely in the shadows of the underhives, with no official recognition of its existence at all. The so-called Hell House is said to be a vast, decrepit spiral mansion, whose wealthy owners retreated from their polluted world and sealed themselves up within, using their resources to turn their home's lower vaults into a museum for their collection of forbidden Xenos beasts and mutated creatures. Legend has it that as the years passed, the family grew ever more corrupt and insane, and that they drank alien blood and conducted unspeakable experiments to keep themselves young and grant them unnatural powers. They grew increasingly obsessed with furthering their collection and obtaining the most deadly and strange Xenos creatures, so that they in turn could feast on them and grow even more powerful. It is said that in order to further their terrible ends, they gathered feral world killers and murderous beast hunters to provide them with new specimens, eventually leading them to create terrible living golems to abduct victims to keep feeding on their awful collection. The myth of Hell House is but one of a dozen stories along the lines of the Sleepers, the Resurrected, the Great Beast of Solomon, the Night Healer Ripper, and many more that intertwine and point to some dark truth beneath the world's facade of civilization. Stories of the Hell House have been whispered for countless years and are particularly persistent in the smoke levels of Hive Gloriana, where sudden spats of disappearances and the discovery of mutilated bodies are blamed on it. The local enforcers dismiss such assertions as foolish dread nightmare stories and wanton scaremongering, but it is a telling fact that the stories are told and retold in the Geisinks and near where the Beast House organization is rumored to have links to the pit fights and gambling halls. For those investigators with an interest in hive folklore, it is noteworthy that in the oldest version of the fable, the Hell House is sometimes called the House of Cages, and the name of the head of the decaying family at its heart is Sire Kor Sank, the Beast Father. And those were 40 facts about the Beast House. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and now a quick message from us.
What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and I'm here with
Gershwan.
Today, we are blessed by the Emperor of Mankind. He has given birth to this amazing company called Spellcrow. Now, these guys are based in Poland, and they do amazing work. They've got a whole bunch of bits and terrain, for that matter, for specific war games.
Yeah, so they contacted us. They said, hey, we want to give you guys some free stuff for your viewers. We love the community that you guys are building. So that's what they did. They sent us some awesome pieces of terrain, basically in order, or you could use, they're bunkers. So you could use this in any type of terrain, really. Whether you have a rainforest or jungle type of terrain or desert. They're just bunkers.
Right.
Awesome work. They look beautiful. Link is going to be down in the description below if you want to take a better look at them. It's spellcrow.com, and their terrain is amazing.
Yeah, really highly detailed work. No bubbles, no mold lines, nothing like that. You can tell that they really took their time on this, and it is tip-top shape.
Sexy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys want to win this, just comment down below. Subscribe to the channel and like this video. We're going to choose the winner from the comment section below. You can comment whatever you want and anywhere in the world.
Just be sure not to spam comments because YouTube will make that disappear.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much, and thank you guys over at Spellcrow. Don't forget to check them out.
Thanks again.
Good luck to all those that are going to participate in this giveaway. The winner will be announced probably in a week. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and sharing. And also, guys, like I said before, I hope you enjoyed the Beast House information or the lore on the Beast House. If you guys want more lore, please click on the link in the description below. That's going to take you to the page which has all the information on the Beast House, a lot of information that we did not cover. You get to actually see some of the Adeptus Arbitus reports of different beast houses, so click on the link below. If you guys liked what you see, please share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you use. If you want to support us a little bit more, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos for you. And again, good luck with the giveaway, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.